I'm going to talk today about a topic that you guys will have noticed that I love, which is genetic and biological differences between men and women. And the fact that I feel the lack of education around these differences causes a lot of unnecessary tension, shame, and challenges for both parties. This one's directed at the ladies and at an area that I think a lot of women hold a lot of shame around because we're not educated on it enough. And essentially what I'm talking about is women's natural tendency to self-sacrifice and to people please and to be there for everyone but themselves. Now, you have to remember, we were put on this earth, essentially, like biologically speaking, to give birth, to have babies, to raise children, to keep them safe. And not very long ago, for that to be possible, a man was necessary. You required him to protect you, to bring you food, to protect the child. So part of the way that your body and your mind ensures that was going to happen was that all your natural instincts are geared towards you pleasing that man and pleasing those children and keeping them happy and keeping them around you. And you can imagine how then you bring that into our world today and it's causing a lot of frictions. And what I'm talking about when I say that shame, because I often hear about women getting into relationships and losing themselves and really being hard on themselves about it, really getting angry with themselves, having a shame, being shamed by maybe their peers and their friends. And I just think, that understanding that it's okay. It's your natural instincts. Every fiber in your body is pushing you to do that exact behavior. Now, I'm all in support for you not giving into that and wanting to live more balanced, but you need to understand that your instincts, your biology is going against you on that. So just putting it up to blind faith and saying, this time's going to be different. I'm going to prioritize myself. I'm not going to always put my partner first without any plan in place or any structure to that. You probably are setting yourself up to lose because it's you fighting your instincts, and that's a pretty tough thing to fight. So ladies, one, understand that about yourself. If you feel yourself either in your mind or you watch yourself doing behaviors and you think, God, why am I always putting everyone else above myself? Well, because you're a woman and that's what we're designed to do. Now, one, if you want to give into that sometimes, it's also totally okay. Don't let society tell you that it's not. But I also am a big advocate of that there should be a healthy balance of that. I think it is really important for women to keep their own identity and find a way to prioritize themselves. Because again, the whole thing of being on a plane and putting your air mask on first, it's for a reason. It's actually very difficult for you to properly be there for your partner, properly be there for your children if you're not finding a way to also be there for yourself. So a way in which, especially in relationships, a tip that I have for women to, combat this challenge that is going to come up is make sure you have a hobby or a passion outside of your relationship and your children, whatever that might be. Pick something and make sure that you dedicate and you schedule out time every week to put into that love and put into that focus. Because if you don't schedule it and you don't consciously decide that that needs to remain important, your instincts will keep phasing that thing out. Hope that helps, guys.